Strap yourselves in, bitches! Temptation. You're at the post office to purchase a small porcelain dog, some bubble wrap and an envelope. You're planning to wrap the small porcelain dog in the bubble wrap, stick it in the envelope and send it to your nan. And you realise that if you just wrap the small porcelain dog in the bubble wrap, stick it in the envelope, you could go up to the counter and pay for the envelope without paying for the bubble wrap or without paying for the small porcelain dog.
Temptation.
You're on a plane and the businessman across the aisle is playing some sort of role-playing build a village, plant crops and zap warlocks fantasy game on his iPad, and you look at him, he's like 45 years of age. You just want to reach across the aisle and slap him in his fat face and say, "You're a grown man, for Christ's sake! What are you doing with your life, you piece of shit?"
Temptation.
You're at a tram stop and a stranger offers you a savoury shake.
Temptation.
You're at a show in the Melbourne Fringe Festival and you can't concentrate because the guy in the show said that he bought a small porcelain dog at the post office. And you're like, what the fuck business does a post office have selling small porcelain dogs? And you've never heckled at a show before, but you feel like tonight's the night because you just want to heckle this prickety stupid porcelain dog story. Temptation. Yeah! For the first time in Sydney town, I'm going to take you all back to where it all began. Backstory. I was born on the day Lindy Chamberlain's baby was eaten by a dingo. 'Twas August in the year of our Lord 1980. God Save the Queen was still Australia's national anthem. We were 9 years away from joining the global internet, and "Me too" was a phrase most often used in response to the statement, "I think women belong in the kitchen." My earliest childhood memories are a colourful montage of drunk adults eating corn on the cob while staring into the middle distance. The sound of cockatoos ricocheting off red brick houses. The innocence of youth shrouded in thick clouds of second-hand cigarette smoke. At the tender age of 5, I arrived at St. Mary's Catholic Primary School, where I met my new best friend, Jesus Christ! If you're unfamiliar with his work, he pissed off the wrong people in Israel a couple of thousand years ago. So now we have Christmas and hell. Which, depending on your family, can be the same thing, am I right? I'm doing relatable material to find common ground with my audience. At age 7, I made my first Holy Communion, where I ate of the body of my new best friend, Jesus Christ, who I'd been reliably informed was brutally murdered because I had been naughty before I was born. You see, only the Catholics laugh at that. Everyone else is like, that can't be right. It is! That's how they get you! Immediately following my first Holy Communion, I had my first menthol cigarette. Menthol cigarettes. There's a burning tube of toothpaste in my lungs and everyone's inverted. Catholicism taught me the difference between right and wrong and left no doubt in my mind that right was boring and wrong was fucking hilarious. My proudest childhood achievement is the fact that I was the first kid in the 100-year history of St. Mary's Catholic Primary School to receive an after-school detention. Literally moments after-school detentions were first introduced. The vice principal, Mr. Burke, he pulled all of the students together for this very stern lecture about discipline and the fact that these after-school detentions would act as a deterrent for disrespectful behaviour. And at the end of his very stern lecture, in the silence that followed, I gave him a slow clap. And he gave me a detention. And once I realised that the dopamine hit attached to being a smartass far outweighed any of the repercussions, there was no turning back.
this out. Alright. Where's William? Where's William? Hey, William! Alright, birthday card, pick a boy. What? Just pick one. What are you looking at me like that for? Just pick one. Oh, come on! Ah, you ruined it, you spoiled little shit. Story time! Once upon a time, Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit had some marital So Mrs. Rabbit says to Mr.
So I got healthy. I started eating well. You know, I got really obsessed with my diet, actually, when I quit drinking, like massively obsessed. I started eating, like for breakfast, I would have these blueberry and spirulina smoothies with maca powder and goji berries and bee pollen and hemp seed and mix it all up, sort of grey, browny kind of blue swamp juice with the consistency of a newborn baby's feces, just... And then during the day, I'd snack on anything particularly pretentious that I could get my hands on, like curly kale or hairy yams. Anybody ever had a hairy yam? Once you've had a hairy yam, you'll never go back to the smooth ones. Hairy yam for life! And then at dinner, I'd eat anything dairy-free, cruelty-free, wheat-free, gluten-free, whole food, Himalayan pink, rock salt, save the whales, get a dragonfly tattoo, and hitchhike to rainbow serpent kind of food. Just munch that in. And then for dessert, I'd have a tiny scoop of decaffeinated green tea ice cream and gallop off into the carbon-neutral sunset on my free-range high horse. I'm better than you! Particularly sick-sounding horse today, I'm not sure. Hello, Larry. Are you all right? I've never spoken to the horse before. I don't know why I did that. So yeah, while I was on my high horse up there, I also quit smoking. I thought I'd give the ciggies away. Just got rid of the ciggies. And it was a difficult thing to do, you know, getting up with the ciggies. But now that I've quit, they look really weird. If you've ever quit, anyone ever quit the ciggies?
Yeah.
Do they look weird to you now, people that smoke?
Yeah.
Isn't it a weird habit? It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you've never seen it before, you're just like, oh. Wow, what are you doing? What's that? What are you... You seen this guy with this thing? What is that? What are you doing? Well, this... This is a cigarette. What does it do? Tell me about that magical thing into my ear hole, out of your mouth face. What does it do? Well, you inhale the poisonous vapors from this end, like so.
Shut up. And it goes into your lungs and into your brain and into your blood system and stuff. And then, oh, this is the best bit. You blow some of that shit back out. Sort of kills you slowly. You're a fucker! Yeah. And scene. Don't clap it! Don't clap it!
How do you know if someone's vegan? They'll tell you, yes. I'm vegan. I initially became vegan for environmental and ethical reasons, and now I just do it to give people the shits at dinner parties. Like, get it away, I can't eat that. Meat's murder. Stop having fun, everyone! It's a funny conversation, the vegan one. You bring it up and people just go, shut up, fuckhead. But it's funny. Because you know you don't actually need to eat meat. You don't need it. Nobody actually needs it. Unless you're on hemodialysis and you have to inhale a rare porterhouse steak every 3 hours to stop your kidneys packing in. You don't actually need it. That makes it a choice. And it's your choice. As long as you understand that that choice is born from belief, and that particular belief is called carnism. It's an inherited belief system that sort of conditions us to eat meat. And the notion is so pervasive, I guess. It's viewed as a given rather than a choice. But it's totally a choice. Where do you get your protein from then, you little poofter? Peas. It's crazy. And I know it's easy to just lump veganism in with all the other food allergies and just go, they're the annoying fuckheads that don't eat the good stuff. Which I get, I totally get. We're having Christmas at my house this year, right? 3 months out, my cousin calls me to discuss her son, my cousin's son, which makes him someone I couldn't give a fuck about. Anyway, she calls me up. The first thing she says, she doesn't even say hello. The first thing she says is, Brayden can't have blue. What the fuck? Brayden can't eat blue foods. Apparently this kid, if he eats anything with a blue food preservative in it, he just taps out. That is bullshit. Firstly, don't call your kid Brayden. Secondly, blue is not even a natural colour for foodstuffs. It occurs very rarely in nature. Name me one blue food. Blueberries are fucking purple! I'm talking about Mentos blue, like 7-Eleven slushy blue. What flavour is that? Fucking highlighter? I know, Randy, blue means mint. Mint is green. If you planted mint and it came up blue, you would set that shit on fire. And it's cool. It's cool. It's like ice. It's like water. Water is clear. The only time water is blue is when there's billions of tons of it and it's all in the one spot. And then it's got all sorts of shit in it, like salt and sharks. Blue means sharks in it. Don't eat it. It's got sharks in it. When sharks eat people, it's fucked. But it shits me how they immediately go out and kill the shark. Like, oh, it's gone rogue. It's gone rogue. No, it hasn't. It's just doing what millions of years of evolution have programmed it to do. Fucking swim around eating shit. Yeah, but... It came into our bit. This bit's our bit of the ocean. What? No, see that bit there? That big fucking wet bit? That's its bit. This bit here, all of this dry bit here that you're standing on with your legs that have evolved to stand on the dry bit. That's your bit. You go into its bit, you're gonna get bit. That's the lesson. Testify. When you have a hobby and it flips over into a religion, like when interest becomes obsession. We all have these things, we all have them. Everybody's got something that they turn into a religion. It's all about what we choose to make our gods, our personal gods. Work, family, sport, love, food, politics, drugs, pets, TikTok, fitness, shame, Benedict Cumberbatch, whatever's your poison. You lose people to these pursuits as if they've disappeared into the wilderness and joined a cult. It happens all the time. Study is the classic example. I never went to college, but I have had many friends just evaporate for 4 years and then reappear with a diploma and a prescription for antidepressants. And I've switched gods a bunch of times. I always change up my gods. You know, it's good to be aware of them, mix them up. Booze was my god for quite some time. I was into the booze for a bit, got rid of that. Sex was my god for quite a while. Used to be a real fucker. But then, you know, one day you just catch yourself taking a shit on the chest of a 37-year-old man. While his wife watches on in the corner, dressed in an ill-fitting Harley Quinn costume and choking herself on a dragon dildo, and you think, I've probably clocked this. Might be time to take a step back. As you all did during that description. Every layer. I didn't come to Philly to have my yum yucked. Fuck you people. You can manufacture faith. Yes. Anywhere from blind allegiance to true love to the belief that repeatedly hitting a button at an intersection will make the traffic lights change. It doesn't work. You only need to press it once. It's a timed sequence. But there's always someone there, isn't there, just going, change! Fucking change! Look, the question I'm trying to ask is, right, if, as a species, we're naturally predisposed to collective belief, and if all faith is fundamentally manufactured, why not just create a new religion that's wholly inclusive and prioritises saving the planet, protecting every living species and growing towards spiritual evolution in this life, not the imaginary next one? That's it, that's the question. People watching this going, geez, you're a self-righteous little shit, aren't you? What are you doing, Randy? What are you doing? Fucking this. This is it. This is all I know how to do. This is the only thing I've developed skills for. So if you've got a skill, figure out how to apply it. Do something fucking worthwhile, you cunts. Okay, here we go. You're all looking at me going, Randy, you raggedy old repurposed couch cushion. How could you ever make it in politics? Let's be clear, people. I never wanted to go into politics. I am an artist. I should be writing poetry and playing panpipes, getting fingered under a willow tree. But politicians are doing such a shit job, it's up to the comedians to step in. We had to do it with the news. You think comedians enjoy working on satirical news programs? You think anyone on The Project or The Weekly like their job? I've met those people and they are fucking miserable. But the media were doing such a shit job, we had to step up. Comedians to the rescue yet again. And I know you're all looking at me going, that's all well and good, Randy, you bargain bin fuck rag. But are you even remotely qualified to enter politics? And I understand that question because you people don't know me for anything other than comedy. And that is because I've never had any other job. Apart from one time in my early 20s, I got a job at a discount furniture warehouse. And I thought I was going to be on the sales team, but turns out they just wanted me to stand out the front on the street and do this. I did it for 8 years! I have routines on the road that I do to keep me sane, you know. For example, I've been doing the same thing after every show for the last 20 years. I have a very specific post-show routine. What I do, right, is after every show, I immediately exit the venue via the nearest fire escape, gently run back to my hotel, just going... Get back to the hotel, kick the door of the hotel room open, always with the left foot for some reason. Strip completely naked, spend 47 minutes whipping myself with a birch branch. I intend on reenacting the entire 47 minutes. And then I slip into my favourite silk kimono, which has pictures of my own face on it. And then I leave my hotel room and I spend the rest of the night slowly stalking the corridors of the hotel, removing do not disturb signs from all the door handles. You gotta find ways to unwind, you know what I mean? You've got to celebrate your wins. You have to enjoy it when things go well. You know, that is a lesson I think I probably learned too late in life. I never used to enjoy it when things went well for me. Never used to celebrate my victories. I preferred to marinate in my own failures overnight in the refrigerator. Lying there in the darkness at 3 a.m. under plastic wrap like a shame-riddled chicken breast. Oh, no. Oh, no. But then I realised that artistic failure is nothing more than a capitalist illusion perpetuated by parasitic ticketing companies who trap artists in a cycle of perpetual output in order to sell booze and buffalo wings to anxious, disenfranchised and horny sapiens. Sapiens, by the way, sapiens whose convenient and immediate access to distraction has destroyed their tolerance for discomfort to a level where anything even approaching boredom is met with a junkie-like impatience for instant gratification. And then I confronted the reality that in that analogy, I'm a drug dealer. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just out there lacing the algorithm with lazy crowd work, street-grade fentanyl. Yeah, because you got to give the people what they want, don't you? Come on! Take that, you dopamine junkie fucks, yeah! Living in this self-aware dystopia where the world is run by a handful of badly drawn cartoon villains who also have minions, but their minions are a bunch of single white men in their mid-20s who worship meta, have a go bag full of semi-automatic weapons, and involuntarily ejaculate every time a Cybertruck drives past.